Konnichiwa, minasan. Hajimemashite, Max desu. Hey, you guys, what's up? So you cannot see me right now because Kendra Dunnis Chapman is here, you guys, and she is snatching up my hair. So I'm looking a little kitchen sink right now, but we have to snatch up her other hand. We just finished right now my silk press treatment, my hair Botox. My hair is so smooth right now, but it's a process. We got to trust the process. And today we're going to do her full set. Today we're going to be using 1, 2, 3 Go in medium sculpted almond. And today's theme is Lisa Frank Stripper Fantasy Realness. And the nails came out so dope. I'm actually going to show you guys. So this is the before and here is the after. And we use BB Ombre I'm Neon, and we use Precious Minerals Glow in the Dark top coat for this, and these nails glow in the dark, and then she has Dom Top on top to seal everything. So I'm excited to do this design for you guys today on her other hand. So let us begin the snatching of the phalanges. Hi, my love. How are you doing today? So she's got, this is what, hair color in her nails, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I did it just for you.
I feel like I just wanted to make sure that you know what I do for a living.
Exactly.
Do a lot of people still get black hair color?
This is just like a, I don't know how to describe, I guess just like a rinse, just to make her dark hair like super shiny.
Uh-huh.
So it's semi-permanent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because that is a hard color.
It is it's harsh.
And it could like age somebody too, huh?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I was like, what happened to like a nice little chocolate brown or something deep?
Right. Exactly.
They're like, no, just give me like black hair color.
Right. I'm still trying to get on mine. I'm not on mine yet.
So we're going to go in to prep you guys with the Russian manicure drill bit set. And we are going to start with the flame bit. Position the, we're going to use it right in the middle. And go up and down the sides, just like that. Move this over a little bit. And there we go. I think that might be a better angle. So what's so great about this bit, you guys, is it literally goes into the, like the sidewalls, into the nooks and crannies, and gets everything cleaned out. Beautiful. Look at that. And it makes it easier to point out where you have to go in and trim the dry non-living tissue. Hey, my love. Thanks for joining us today. So one of the like essential things, you guys, especially if you're just starting out, is to have the Russian manicure drill bit set. This is for prepping. This is to get the nail ready for the application of the 1, 2, 3 Go. Because you can have a beautiful nail, but if you don't prep it properly, that's going to lead to issues down the line. That's going to lead to lifting, to nails popping off. So you want to make sure there's absolutely no shine to the natural nail. Okay. So really take your time doing this step because this is essential to make sure that you have the nail last the full 2 weeks. At least. Hi, my love. Thanks for joining us today. So pull back the skin. Have you ever been to Birmingham when you lived out close to Alabama?
I went to Birmingham when we had to do the hair shows out there.
In Birmingham?
Yes.
They have hair shows in Birmingham?
Yep, every year.
Really? Are they big?
It was actually kind of a big show.
Really?
Uh-huh.
And what is it? One of the Barnum Brothers, or what is it called?
No, it wasn't one of those. It was IBS.
IBS Birmingham?
Yeah.
Really?
I think those are the only ones I worked, were the IBS ones. Which ones did I see you at?
Premier.
Was it Premiere?
And ISSE.
Oh, ISSE. That's what it was. ISSE. That's what I did. Those ones.
How's the city?
It was okay. Obviously, we didn't get to see like a ton of the city. Like
Because you were in and out.
Yeah, we would kind of go out to dinner at night and stuff, but they were always like, it was always in October, I remember, because there was always like a Halloween party after the
show?
Yeah. But it was corny. It was like, whatever.
You're like, this is not my scene.
Not my scene.
No, thank you. Not today. No, because on the Real Houses of Atlanta, they went to Birmingham yesterday, and the city didn't really look all that poppin'. And one of them was complaining that she was like, this is a suite. This ain't no suite. Yeah. She was like, this room is too small. But I was like, well, I mean, what do you expect?
Right.
No offense to anybody that lives in Birmingham.
Right. No. It was definitely not like it didn't feel like up and coming kind of city. Like I felt like it was, I don't know, not, and I no offense to Birmingham either, but it was like just kind of a little bit more
Laid back.
yeah, laid back, older city vibe, not like older people, just like older city type vibe.
Not like big, fast paced like New York or
not at all.
Atlanta.
Not at all.
Montgomery. So now I'm going to use the diamond moon bit to begin to prep the nail. And we're going to apply the medium sculpted almond today, you guys, which is the shape that we used yesterday too. And surprisingly, both of the models are sisters. And she saw the shape and she's like, I like that one. So you got to give the children what they want.
Right.
So let us go in and very gently remove the dry non-living tissue, just like that. And the great thing about the diamond moon bit is you can really go in and prep the nail. So you can take this bit to the nail and to the skin too.
See, somebody just said, I lived in the ham. It's kind of sedentary there. Not much changes ever. See, sedentary, that's a good word.
Sedentary.
Sedentary. Oop.
In the ham. Is that what the kids call it, the ham?
The ham.
But there's a lot of universities out there too, right, I think? Well, a lot of HSBCUs. One of my really, really good friends went to HSBCU, but she went to one in Louisiana, not in
Birmingham.
Mm-hmm. She studied criminal defense, criminal law.
Nice.
Big shout out to Andrea Dillon. She just had a baby boy too recently. Congrats, my love.
Aww.
She just had a baby boy and she lost her mom too earlier this year too. That's a lot for 1 year. So the Lord takes one, but He gives you another.
It's so hard.
I know too, and like the older you think, the older you get, the more you think about those kinds of things. And the hard part about being an adult.
Adulting 101.
Adulting 101. Have you had that conversation with your mom yet?
What?
About when she goes peace out?
No.
No?
No, I know.
I would have thought your mom would have been like, okay, you guys, you need to do this, this, and this.
I'm sure she's had that with Kara.
And Asia.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go in with 1 coat of nail prep.
The university in Birmingham is UAB. It kind of is the whole downtown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that
That's where we had the hair shows, was right there downtown.
Is the university the HSBCU? Or is it a regular university?
I don't know.
Oh, it's not that dry. You guys can see the whole nail is chalky white now. That lets you know that the nail is properly prepped. If you see any shine to the nail, that's why it's so important to pull back the skin. If you see any part of the nail that's still shiny, go back in and hit it with a file. And then you can do 1 little coat of primer. I'm getting excited now for my birthday, you guys. My birthday is Sunday. Who's going to go with me to Disneyland? I already tried to have somebody try to hook me up with somebody to go to Disneyland, and she backed out already.
Oh, no.
I was like, well, that's okay. Story of my life.
Your hair will look good for Disney.
My hair will be snatched.
Yes, that's
It
all
is.
that matters.
It is so silky. I can't wait for that little breeze. I'm just going to be like, oosh. What was that dude that had
Shake
that?
your hair, darling.
What was that dude here that had that commercial? Ooh, Vasily. There was this hairdresser here in Tucson, and I think he was like Hungarian or something, huh?
He still has a shop like way.
Really?
Broadway. I don't know if it's like. I see the sign on it. Not like I've ever been in there, but.
And he had like this, like the most 80s commercial you can think
Oh
of.
my god, he looked like Fabio.
With the perm.
Yes.
With the spiral perm. And he would say, shake your hair, darling.
Yes.
And all the models in the commercial would say, ooh, Vasily.
Yeah. Hi, NYE says, hey Max.
Hi, my love. Thanks for joining us today.
Creole Nail says, take Femi to Disney with you.
I would love to. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? But Femi's closer to Disney World than to Disneyland. And baby girl lives in Florida too, so she would be right around the corner too.
Queen Brittany says, hey Max.
Hi, my love.
And then Daniel Hernandez says, those nails look dirty.
They are.
Dirty
They're
as
so dirty.
yes.
She was just scratching her butt right now. So, and she's got a huge badonkadonk, like massive. So there was a lot to scratch, huh, Kendra?
Right.
She was like, Max, just,
All up in there.
Yeah. Max, can you pull my butt cheeks apart so that way I can get deep down, nitty gritty?
We had to get all the help we could get.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Get one of the gyno tools.
Everybody's like, what?
I swear, but some people on the internet.
I know.
And then they get mad when you say something back.
Right.
How dare you?
Right.
Well, maybe
Happens to the best of us.
happens to the best of us.
Black, crusty nails happens to the best of us.
Especially hairdressers.
Yes. The funniest thing.
So now we're going to take our file and we're going to pre-blend out the cuticle, make it as thin as possible. So that way after we apply the phalange, it just melts on.
Is that base?
That is press-on gel. So press-on gel is a gel specifically designed for the 1, 2, 3 Go application. So it's thicker than base gel and it also is harder. So it has a little bit more strength than base gel. Base gel is a little bit thinner and a little bit more flexible than this one. And I like to pre-blend out the cuticle area because it just makes it so much faster and easier to apply.
They happen to retail managers too. You all got the black nails too?
From probably opening boxes and everything.
Oh. So we don't need base with press-on gel?
No, press-on gel is your base. So if you run out of base coat, you can definitely use press-on gel as a great alternative. She's a little backup, just in case. And then the pinky, the last but not least. But I imagine the food being so good in that part of the country. Like Alabama, Louisiana, Arkansas. Like I imagine they just have a lot of like really hearty, heavy meals.
Right.
Like stuff that I can't eat. Or if I eat, it gives me diarrhea. You can take it out now, love.
Oh yes, unloading trucks and opening boxes. We are rough on our mannies.
Good times.
Yes.
So now we're going to apply the nail with clear press-on gel on the inside. And remember, you guys, leave a tiny little bit of space at the cuticle because that will make it easier to blend out. If you apply the nail all the way to the back, that makes it look more press-on-y. And when you leave a little bit of space, it actually makes it easier to blend out. And then roll the lamp over so that we don't have any high or low spots. So after I watched The Real Housewives of Atlanta, on the recommendations, there was a movie called Haunted Trap House.
What? Haunted Trap House?
Uh-huh.
Like a spoof movie?
No,
Is that what they're called? Spoof?
No, it was pretty serious.
Oh no. Did you watch it?
No, I saw the preview and that was enough.
Oh no.
It looked like they made that movie with $20.
Not the $250 million budget.
Yes, $250 Little Mermaid. I can't believe that movie cost $250 million to make.
Crazy. Country cooking for sure. Biscuits and gravies are a whole food group. That's dope.
Oh my god. And then grits. You can get grits at restaurants over there.
Was watching YouTube video on best top coats. Wonder Gel got the highest score.
That's
amazing.
Hands down. You already know. The tribe has spoken. And then I was watching another show that had like other Bravo celebrities doing like kind of like The Mole. It was called The Trader.
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't get into it, but I didn't know there was a bachelor that was from Phoenix. He was from Scottsdale.
Bachelor? Bachelorette?
Bachelor.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever watched a full season or even like shows from Bachelor.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode of The Bachelor.
I don't either.
But some people love The Bachelor.
I love how women are like, oh my gosh, I don't want men cheating. I don't want men dating all kinds of people all at once. But then they go on a show
where they date 20 women at once.
Yeah. To glorify them dating 20 women at once.
And who will be?
Yes.
The Bachelor.
Yes.
And The Bachelorette is pretty much the same thing, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah, you go out there and you date a bunch, like, and it's not making the woman look like a whore or hooker or anything. Like, she's dating 20 men at once. And
well, I wonder if they get paid to be on that show.
I'm sure they have to get paid. Nobody does anything for free.
Where are you guys going? You gonna go party?
Oh, I like your hair, okay? Can you come here, please?
It's getting there.
It's getting there. Well, you can touch it. It feels really soft, too.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. You can touch it.
No, it's okay.
Why, you scared?
So far, what did you do?
Hair Botox.
Oh,
That's why I had my lunch lady costume on. So right now we're going to trim it after we finish this hand. Nice little coat of clear press-on gel on the inside.
Are the 1, 2, 3 Go nails that say sculpted mean a higher apex?
Yes, and a deeper C curve. So I'm really excited to go Friday once I land and drop off my suitcases because hotels are so like, oh, you can't check in until this time. And check-ins are getting later and later.
They're 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Like,
For real, it's like, who checks in at like in the middle of the night? That's way too late.
And for people who travel, like we like to travel in the morning, like get there.
Because most flights are in the morning. There's more flights in the morning than there are later in the afternoon.
That, and you're like, why do I want to waste my entire day or like walk around my luggage everywhere?
Looking like crap.
Yes.
No, we're gonna drop off our luggage at the concierge.
Yeah.
There's this Asian restaurant. If you guys know about dim sum, there's a restaurant in Hong Kong called Tim Ho Wan. And literally the best dim sum in the world.
Really?
And I've eaten it at Tim Ho Wan like in 3 different countries. I've eaten it here in the States, in Hong Kong, and in Korea. And they have one in Irvine, which is not that far from Anaheim. So I'm so excited to do that.
That's awesome.
So now I'm doing a coat of shiny gel on the inside, and this is going to seal any gel that might have ran, and it's also going to make the inside super sleek and stain proof because homegirl over here, she does a lot with her hands, so we don't want any makeup, we don't want any hair color or anything, or getting some naga crusts up inside. So this is going to seal everything, keep it nice and snatched. Do you like any of the Broadway and Tucson musicals?
You know what? I saw The Lion King, which was dope. I've seen
Gonna put it in.
Wicked, which is awesome.
Here in Tucson?
Hamilton. I love Hamilton.
I have never seen Hamilton, but I have seen Wicked.
So awesome.
But I saw Wicked years ago. And then a client of mine, or one of the models, was telling me, she's like, oh, you should see those shows in New York because their production is bigger than it is the touring one. And I was like, it is? She was like, yeah, like the Tucson version is like the watered down version.
I don't know. I saw, what did I see? Maybe Blue Man Group in New York.
I
didn't realize how funny it was. It was like a funny show.
Oh, yeah, and then they spit at the audience.
Yes.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he left early. Did you guys find the pink boxes? Oh, you did? Did you bring them in? Okay.
I have a client with super wide nail beds. What 1, 2, 3 go nail would you suggest?
I actually have a video on YouTube and on Instagram, but it might be easier for you to find it on my YouTube page on how to apply a 1, 2, 3 go nail on a wider nail bed. So what you would do is you would apply it almost halfway on the nail and then overlay it with gel to fill in the gap. So that way you can do whatever shape she wants without having to worry about having to go back and be like, oh, I have to adjust the nail or anything like that. It just makes it easier. So today's theme is Lisa Frank, you guys. Do you like Lisa Frank? Let me know in the comments below. If any of you guys remember Lisa Frank from being a kid.
Oh my gosh, did we age ourselves by saying that?
Lisa Frank. Well, in our defense, we live in the city where Lisa Frank is from.
Yes.
And I think
that's a good defense.
Yes.
That's a good defense. Yeah.
So you can't say we're old because Lisa Frank is from here. Yeah. And there's a street named Lisa Frank.
Okay. I'm better now.
You're like, Max, are you calling me old? She's like, I still have to cut your hair.
I know, right?
And I'm gonna like just put the 0 down the middle.
Yes.
Give you a landing strip.
Kimberly says, oh my god, I loved my notebooks from Lisa Frank. Remember Trapper Keepers?
The Trapper Keepers from Lisa Frank. And
Heck, I'm old. Everybody's like, I'm old.
And she would go to, I think Gadabout was her shop.
I think so.
Where she would go back in the day. Because that was like, ooh, the Shishi beauty salon in Tucson.
That was like the only quote-unquote salon in Tucson.
The Shishi one.
Yes. My screen says Valentine's Day sale.
I wonder why.
I have no idea. I feel like I thought I saw something like that on here too. That's weird.
I can't see anything on mine that says anything like that. That's crazy.
I thought I saw something pop up.
About Valentine's? It's because I love Valentine's Day. Right. Who doesn't like Valentine's Day?
Exactly.
Such a pretty holiday. Everything is pink and hearts and cutes.
Yes. Cutesy
bootsy. Oh, so for the upcoming season of Broadway in Tucson, they have a lot of really good musicals. Like I was thinking about getting a season pass. Oh. So Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, that would be fun.
Hairspray.
I love it.
Woke up today.
Yes.
Tina Turner the musical. Aladdin.
Tina Turner.
The musical. Because you're simply the best.
Yes.
Better than all the rest. We don't need another hero.
Yeah.
Not Bush City Limit.
It's showing up as Max's post.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to ask Asia when she comes in because Asia is our resident TikTok expert.
Mine just keeps saying commenting is turned off. It's not.
No, you just commented. Oh, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's weird. I don't know. We still need a TikTok like for dummies. TikTok for dummies.
A one-on-one with Asia.
Yeah.
And OnlyFans now too. What? So there was 6 of them. So Mrs. Doubtfire. Michael Jackson and the Temptations were the other ones.
That's pretty awesome.
That's a really good lineup for Tucson, especially for a little donkey town.
Yes.
So I was thinking about getting a season pass.
How much are season passes? Did you look into
It just
that?
depends where you want to sit.
Oh,
If you want, the most expensive one is $700, and the cheapest one I think is like $300.
Oh, that's not bad.
But the seats at Centennial Hall are hella uncomfortable, you guys.
They are
Especially if
so-
you got no cake like me. You're sitting on like this chair that's like 100 years old. That's really
Wood.
uncomfortable.
Literally, like
Wood with a piece of velvet.
Yeah.
And then the space between the chairs is like this.
Yeah, it's not fun.
So now let us begin to blend in the cuticle area. I wonder what the Mrs. Doubtfire musical is like, but I love the movie.
Oh, I told you I saw The Lion King. That one was fun.
Lion King? I saw that too last year. I think that was in September, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Ugh. And then I had my big ol' man bag with me.
Uh-huh. They're like, you can't take that in.
Exactly. And I was like, well, how am I going to sneak in my food, homie?
Aw.
They're like, oh no, you can't bring anything bigger than like
Mac's welcome message says Valentine's Day sale.
Well, I'm going to have to look into that. Thank you for letting me know, my love.
Yeah, we'll try to figure it out. That's pretty funny though. Like, what if it said that? Has it said that for months now?
Apparently, like 5 months. It's Valentine's Day every day at
Everybody's just saying
enocouture.com.
it now. They're like, by the way.
You still have your Valentine's Day post.
Yeah,
That's because I love.
that's so funny.
Beautiful. Look at that. How fast and easy it is to blend out. And they don't sell anything inside the musicals for food.
No,
And
I mean, they sell
they're 3
vodka-
hours.
Vodka and wine.
They have liquor, but they don't have food. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
vodka and wine.
I remember last year, my mom and I were starving. Like, we finished a whole thing of Tic Tacs when we went to go see Lion King. That's how hungry we were.
That's hilarious. Yeah, for real. Like, you're supposed to go eat before you go there.
But it's so early.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat that early. And I have a really bad habit of wanting to eat while I'm watching something.
Yeah.
Like, when I see dinner in a show, I want to eat my dinner as I'm watching the show,
Yeah.
not after or before.
Right.
And then it was over like at 11 o'clock at night and there was nothing open left.
Yeah, it's weird because they're like 3 hours and they have like the intermission where it's literally like you have time to get up and pee
Exactly.
and hurry up and get back to your seat. And
Before
then
the thing
they'll
starts.
lock you out. Yeah. And you have to get there on time before they lock you out too.
Oh my gosh, so in New York we went to go see the Moulin Rouge and I had to pee so bad. And it was a unisex bathroom.
Oh gosh.
So then-
the line. Is there a line?
No, so they would let more men in than women. But then I wanted to go use the stall. I wanted to go use the stall, but they're like, oh, no, you have to wait for a stall because they have to let the women use the stall. So I was like, I'll just use a urinal then.
Yeah.
And then, like, you get that awkward glance at the bathroom.
Yes.
So, like, I was walking towards the stall, and then, like, I
Where
made eye
they
contact
tell
with the
you
lady walking towards the...
Nice wristwatch.
And I was like, oh, I can't use the bathroom anymore now.
Oh no.
I got very uncomfortable.
That's so
Because I'm a giant prude.
sad. Aw.
So I did not use the bathroom for the 3 hours that the Moulin Rouge lasted.
Stash snacks in your pocket. That would be ideal.
I think they check you. They pat you
Yeah,
down here. It's like
they're
going to the airport.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm just going to go see the Lion King, dude. I'm not going to,
Right.
board a plane.
Can
FTC.
Can people tour your factory?
If you sign an NDA and if you are an employee of enocouture.com, you most definitely can. Or a close friend of mine. So Kendra has actually seen it.
I have seen it. It's huge.
It's a little overwhelming, isn't it?
It's a little overwhelming.
And then you're like, oh, it's over. And you're like, no.
I know.
There's another
Oh my
corridor.
gosh.
One half we call it Pan's Labyrinth because it's literally like Pan's Labyrinth.
It's crazy.
There's a creature that lives over there.
Yes.
So I'm going in with the smoothie buffer right now and just really gently buffing everything so that way we can begin our design of the Fantasia. So I was on my Hulu and I got a recommendation for The Fly and I put it on and I was like, this movie's crazy.
The Fly?
Yeah, where the guy
that
turns
old
his...
movie?
Yeah, and he turns himself into a fly.
I don't remember. I mean, I remember the movie, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
Gina Davis was in everything in the 80s, too.
Was she?
Yes. I wonder
Like
what...
Beetlejuice?
She was!
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, and then what other movie was she in?
Oh,
Look Who's
gosh.
Talking?
Yeah. Oh, what was the baseball movie?
League of Their Own.
League of Their Own.
Man, she was
Yeah.
the
She was in it.
She was the 80s.
Yes. With her big old lips.
And that hair, that perm.
Yes. She had the perm.
Perms are coming back now. Because who doesn't want broccoli hair?
Oh my gosh. Broccoli Edgars.
Broccoli Edgars. That is what the young fellas want to look like nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go in with a little bit of acetone.
What size are these? And are these press-on nails?
These are full coverage pre-made gel nails from enocouture.com, and these are the medium sculpted almond, which are perfect for people with smaller nail beds, because these nails were originally designed for the Asian market. So we actually launched these nails originally in Japan because Japanese people love this shape and style, and they love a good little almond fantasy moment. So the colors.
Thelma and Louise too.
Thelma, I never saw that one though.
Really? That was crazy.
Really?
I think I saw that. Yeah.
So I have my colors already on my Tiara palette from earlier. And these 4 colors are from the BB Ombre I'm Neon collection, okay? So the pink is 93, BB 93. The blue is 88. The purple is 94. And the green is 87 from BB I'm Neon. So she really liked the green. So I'm going to use, I think I put blue on all of them first, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to use green first because everybody really liked the green.
I love that green.
So when you do a cheetah print, you guys, the secret to it is making all the splats uneven, okay? I feel like now The Rock's in a lot of movies. Like The Rock is this generation's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I feel like he is making a maybe like a little bit of a bad name for himself because it was like something happened with him in Fast and the Furious too. Like,
oh, he didn't want to be in a movie or something like that, right? Or he had a fight with Paul Walker.
Vin
Diesel. Paul Walker's, he went peace out, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, you can't. No, can't fight with him anymore.
But I don't think he's that good of an actor.
I feel like he plays the same dude in basically every movie.
Really?
I don't know. I mean,
he was in Baywatch.
Like the big lug.
The big, like, kind of like Gentle Giant, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, there's Gentle Giant. There's funny. You know what? I really think him and what's-his-face are kind of hilarious together.
Put that in for me.
Him and, what's the little black dude's name?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, yes. Those two are pretty funny together.
Really?
Yeah. They're always giving each other a hard time. Like, they're just, like, always going back and forth with shit.
You can take it out now.
Max, what are you wearing on your nails?
I'm wearing pink press-on gel with a Dom top and a coat of Wonder Gel. I like 2 coats of gel top coat because I like my nails really thick and shiny. So now I'm going to go in with the blue.
How often do you do yours?
Like once a month maybe. I need to do mine this week.
Yeah.
Before I leave.
Birthday nails.
Birthday manicure. But tomorrow my mom's going to be the model, so maybe I'll have time tomorrow.
Yeah.
This blue is everything. It's so beautiful.
Very pretty. I love that blue. It says Ashland Post.
And this blue is from BB I'm Neon. All the colors that we're using today are from BB I'm Neon. I need a little dab more of blue. Who else is in a lot of movies now?
Oh gosh.
Margot Robbie's doing a lot of stuff, but I like her.
Yeah, she's like killing it.
She's gonna be in Fantastic Four.
Oh wow, that's cool.
She's gonna be the Invisible Woman. But I'm like, how many times have they done the Fantastic Four remakes?
I have no idea.
Quite a few. But I don't like any of those movies.
Jason Momoa. We were just talking about that earlier because I was like, have you guys seen Fast and Furious?
Fast
10,
X. Fast 10.
Jason Momoa made that movie. Like, I couldn't watch half of it. I only go because my kids make me take them, but like watching him he's freaking hilarious. Like it was funny.
You're like, does your back hurt from having to carry that movie, sir?
Yes, for real. That's what I thought. I mean,
I saw The Little Mermaid on Saturday, and you guys know how I felt about it. I really enjoyed it.
Do those full tips need to be soaked off completely, or can they be filled?
Both. It's up to you, my love. Especially if you're a fan of The Little Mermaid, you're gonna have a good time. The special effects look like Windows 98 or like they were made with a calculator, but other than that, the movie's really cute.
So it's not a cartoon, right?
No, it's like, well,
Well,
when they're under the sea, it looks like a cartoon,
oh jeez.
but really bad though. Like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Really?
yeah. I was like, $250 million gets you that. Because Avatar supposedly is like underwater too, and that looks like more realistic, right?
Avatars, I mean, that's pretty good. I'm still upset at how they did Flounder.
Flounder is cut low key like the most scary.
Scary?
Yeah, he looks really like sick.
Oh no.
Flounder does not look cute.
Flounder was cute though.
Flounder looks like he's on Ozempic.
Oh no.
And the voice of Flounder in this one is very wimpy too. Like the original Flounder was like cute and funny.
Yeah.
This Flounder is wimpy and uneventful.
What do you recommend to fill with?
I actually have videos on how you can fill them. So if you go on my YouTube or you go on my IG, you can see how we fill them. And it's up to you, my love. You can use any one of the enocouture.com products to fill. Let's bake that for 30 seconds. So now for the black cheetah prints, we're going to use our art gel and our pink crystal liner brush. King Triton, I think he did a pretty crappy job.
Who played him?
Javier Bardem.
Oh, he's been a villain in something else. What was he?
He's done a lot of movies. I like his movies better in Spanish than in English. I don't think he acts that. He acts better. 30 seconds. So now go in with your thinner liner gel brush. And what you're going to do is you're going to do 3 dots or 3 uneven spots around the color. And that is how you do a cheetah design. Just like that. See? For the Lisa Frank Fantasia.
It's fascinating to me.
And make them all different. That's the best part about these kinds of designs, you guys, is that there's no right or wrong. The more different each spot is, the more unique each nail is, the more different it is, the more original, and the more beautiful. So remember, 3 spots. And then Barbara Mosley, she went with me to the movies. And my mom, and she was like, Ariel's sisters are ugly.
Oh, really?
Because mermaids are supposed to be really pretty because they're supposed to be kind of like seductive, aren't they? Like that's how they got the sailors to fall into the water. Not these ones. Not Ariel's sisters. They were not cute.
Really?
Yo. Look at that. Beautiful. I don't remember watching... Oh. We did see some previews, but nothing interesting. Like the Spider-Man Miles Morales, I've never seen any of the Spider-Man movies, so...
Some of the Spider-Man movies are good. The last one is good.
The No Way Home?
Yeah, I think so, where they had the... I'm time warped back to the 80s. No right or wrong. That's good for us DIYers. Well, there you go.
Can't go wrong.
Yep.
And I do like the Batman movies. I am a Batman fan.
I don't think I've seen the Batman movies.
You haven't seen the new one with Twilight as Batman?
No.
No?
How did he do?
Huh?
How did he do as Batman?
I liked it.
Really?
It was a very good movie. It was long, but my mom doesn't like those kinds of movies, and she was like, that was actually pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, because... Have you ever seen Seven?
No.
You've never seen the movie Seven?
No.
It was more like a thriller crime action movie than...
Wait, is Brad Pitt in that?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I know like the general concept of it, but I don't think I've seen it.
It was by the same director.
Oh, nice.
So it's more gritty. It's not as like dark as the other trilogy, but I liked it a lot.
Right.
And it had Catwoman, and I love Catwoman. And she had acrylic nails on. I wish I would have done them, but...
Can you imagine having that job? That would be so fun.
Not really, because you don't get the credit for it.
Yeah, true.
They're gonna be like at the end of the movie, Max did the Catwoman nails.
Yeah,
Hey everybody.
Exactly.
Her nails were too thick, in my opinion. Like if you watch the movie, those are some thick acrylics.
Really?
Like really thick. Like ooh. Let me use half of the jar.
Look it up with the.
But then they also have to make sure they last through the stunts and everything like that too. And you'll be surprised. A lot of times when people work on set, it's just plain luck. It doesn't mean that you're better or anything like that. It just means you're at the right place at the right time.
Exactly. They needed somebody.
And you were there.
Yes, available.
Because that movie was shot in Scotland.
Oh, wow.
In Scotland and in England. If anybody is watching from Scotland, there's this statue that has a cone on its head. And that was in the movie. I thought that was funny that they left it.
That's funny.
I was like, I know that statue because I've been to Glasgow before.
Nice.
Can you guys see the nails coming together? This design is so fast and easy. I would love to see you guys replicate this design in different colors too. Can you imagine with like some golds, like some like traditional cheetah print? That would be so sassy.
Looking so good.
Isn't that fun? Look at that.
It's crazy how that black just transforms it too.
It makes it pop up from
Yes.
like splotches of color to like an actual
Yes.
concept. You gotta trust the process.
That's such a cute design, Max. Que preciosas.
Thank you, love. I can't wait for you to replicate it.
It's from Gin Nails.
And you guys already know the best nail products in the universe, hands down, enocouture.com. I can't believe tomorrow is the last day of May.
Oh, it's done.
Is there anything like this year that you wanted to do or anything like that?
Oh, gosh.
Now that we're halfway through the year.
I know, right? And step it up and figure something out.
And you're like, get it done.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Well, mine was to lose weight.
Well, you did that. You look really good.
She was like, Max, you look really skinny today. I wish I could show you guys what I look like because I'm wearing really tight clothes today. But I can't because I look a little kitchen sink.
Yeah.
We're going to bake that for 30 seconds. To lose weight this year. So luckily I found a really good doctor that, you know, he put me on the right track. And because weight management is really hard. I think that's my issue. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing was to travel more this year. Because now that, you know, they got rid of a lot of restrictions and things like that, my goal was to travel almost at least once a month this year.
Yeah, and you have been.
Except for March, I didn't travel anywhere.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I feel like you've been somewhere every single month.
But January I went to Florida. Well, I went to Disney World.
Yes.
And then February I went to Mexico City.
Right.
I took my parents. And then March I didn't go anywhere. April I went to Korea for my facelift.
Yes.
And then May I went to New York. And then June I'm going to Disneyland.
Yes.
And then in July I'm going to see Madonna in Phoenix.
There you go. See?
So now I need August, September, October, November, December.
That's it. Only a couple more.
Only a couple more. But I would love to travel somewhere because I was like, I want to go to Japan, but I've been to Japan so many times.
Yeah.
I've been to Korea so many times. So I was like, maybe it's time to visit somewhere I've never been.
Yeah.
I need to go back to London. I love London and Paris. I really want to go to the Moulin Rouge. But on my bucket list is the Philippines.
Unas digata. I don't know. UNASDGATA says Max.
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
So right now I'm using Precious Minerals number 49, which is a glow-in-the-dark top coat. And this literally turns any nail into a glow-in-the-dark. So you can do this over any color and boom, she's glow-in-the-dark. So that when she's at the club shaking it, all you see is this Lisa Frank cheetah fantasy.
Ready for Bojangles, they said.
She is Bojangles.
Exactly. Are the products you use listed?
No, but if you you can rewatch the video or you can ask me and I'll tell you what we just used, my love. We're going to go ahead and bake that for 30 seconds.
They said, love you, Max. LOL, just answers and hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Cat Claus.
Meow.
Glow in the dark top coat. I did not know you have this product.
Yeah, we have over 2,000 colors in gel, and this is Precious Minerals number 49.
What was the name of the glow in the dark?
Precious Minerals number 49, glow in the dark top coat. Yeah.
Sorry.
Just fast, easy, glow in the dark fantasies for all the girls, for the children. And then we're going to hit the nail right now with a coat of Dom Top, which is our thick semi-hard gel top coat. And why don't I list the products prior to using them? Because 5 times out of 10, we'll change our mind.
Yes.
Or we'll change the vibe, or we'll change whatever is going on. So I can't really have like a full like premeditated video because there's so many things that can change our course.
Right. And it's nothing set in stone. We just go.
Nothing is set in stone except taxes and death.
Yes.
So right now I'm hitting the nail with Dom Top, which is our thick semi-hard gel top coat. And this is going to seal everything in and give us that rock hard fantasy. And when you apply this top coat, you want to float it on like you're frosting a cake. Seeing that I just remembered myself. Stand up straight, Max.
I could see that.
Push
I
your
saw you
shoulders
doing
up.
it. Yes.
Tomorrow's Cairo Day.
Oh
Woo, how fun. I can't wait to get snapped, crackled, and popped.
Yeah, it's like a thing. It's like a trending thing for people to watch people get their backs cracked.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to see me. That's something private. Like taking a shower.
It's crazy how much your body cracks though when you go there, isn't it? Don't you feel weird? Like you're like, oh my gosh.
Mine is not that loud.
Really?
But I try to stretch.
Yeah.
Sports medicine. I would like to see a doctor for sports medicine too.
Yeah.
Because I heard they have this thing like Tiger Balm, but like 1,000 times stronger.
Oh wow.
I was like, just put that all over my back, please.
Yes. Add some THC to it.
I don't know about that.
I like that you decide some of the design on the go.
You have to. You got to be ready.
Yes. So it
Yeah.
makes you unique though.
You have to be ready for what life throws at you.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it throws you things and you're like, oh, I need to change that. Like today, in my mind, I had originally wanted to do the oval 1, 2, 3, go. But then she's like, I wanted something more pointy. So then you got to give the children what they want. Because her hands look really pretty with oval nails. Like last time we did zebra on you and they were oval. Everybody really loved that video.
Yeah, that was true. Do you need a base with bubblegum gel?
A coat of press-on gel on the natural nail is perfect, but if you want them to go directly on your natural nail, you can. So you have the option. It's just that if you do a coat of press-on gel, it'll soak off a lot faster and easier. So frost that top coat over the entire phalange. Nice and
Ashlyn
even.
says, I just love the neon colors.
Isn't she fun? Isn't she serving you Lisa Frank fantasy right now? Beautiful. Turn the hand upside down. When you're working, you guys, whatever you're doing, stop and roll them shoulders back. Push your head back.
Can we try and see the glow, please?
I'll do my best. Roll the shoulders back, rolling on the river. And now we're going to bake it for 1 minute inside the Barbie lamp. That was pretty fast, huh?
That was super fast.
I think this hand was faster than the other one.
Yeah, well, I mean, we kind of got down.
We kind of knew what we were doing already. Because at first I was like, should we do glitter on the inside? Should we do that? Should we do this? But so you just got to let it flow.
Exactly.
You let the nail gods do their thing. Oh, I got a comment saying they like my darker eyebrows. Because I got this eyebrow mascara that was a little bit too dark. But some people like it. I'm wearing it right now. What do you think? Is it too dark or it's okay?
I love the dark eyebrow with the platinum.
Really?
Yeah. I do mine darker too. Like I darken mine a lot.
I got this eyebrow mascara on Amazon. And it's their taupe. But I was like, this is pretty dark.
Taupe? That's taupe?
This is taupe.
That's really dark.
It is. And it's waterproof too.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
I need it to last through Splash Mountain.
Yes.
Actually, no. I think they closed that ride down.
Did they?
Yeah.
Forever?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
No more Splash Mountain.
Aw.
Beautiful. Oh, let's do that thumb just one more time.
Okay.
They closed it down forever. It's being replaced by Tiana.
Tiana?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Princess and the Frog.
No, I got nothing.
You've never seen that movie? Neither have I. But I know it's kind of set like in a New Orleans kind of like vibe to it. Yeah. But New Orleans ain't got no mountains.
No.
It's flat.
Flat. Flat.
So I don't know how they're going to work in Tiana's Bayou Adventure in the mountain.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Because it's flat. Like Texas.
Texas is super flat.
When you can see 100 miles out into yonder.
Yes.
So remember, you guys, after the hand comes out of the lamp, we wait 10 seconds to let the nails finish the polymerization process. And then we hit it with cotton candy cuticle oil. To keep everything nice and moist. And there we have it. Let's go ahead and put, I guess you can put both of them in the lamp. So that way we can just like charge them a little bit.
Okay.
And then we can go and run into the bathroom so that way we can show everybody them glow in the dark. Or actually we might be able to do it here. Let me ask JP to turn off the lights. Juan, ¿me haces un favorzote, porfa? ¿Me apagas las luces de la oficina, porfa, para que vean en la oscuridad las uñas? Yes.
Oh gosh, she's gonna turn off like the warehouse?
Yeah, like the front office lights.
Okay.
So right now they're charging. Okay, take them out.
Okay. Oh my
Ooh. So there is our glow-in-the-dark top coat, you guys.
gosh.
What do you think? Very subtle, very discreet, huh?
Yes.
You can barely even see it.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that dope?
That is dope.
And then let's get the light. And then you have that neon.
Yeah, that was way better than the Instagram one we
Yes, I'm going to have to save this and do it again for my stories. But that is no joke, my loves. Look at that. She is ready for the club.
did. Yes.
Well, my loves, that's going to wrap up our little demo for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am going to finish getting my hair cut so that way I look snatched for tomorrow. And thank you so much for coming out, Miss Kendra.
Absolutely.
And we will see you guys tomorrow in a brand new live stream. Bye, everybody.